study. Soaking wet, but ain't been swimming. I'm the man now. Ain't I? Work a plan now. Can't I? I remember when you lame player. Hated a player. Now the same lame player. They call a player male. What you talking? Talking that funky. Get about my face. Wearing that monkey. Not that. That might give you life advice. Get some money. It's the paper power pastor, burning rubber faster, down a call NASCAR. My solo notes are I am not a passer. I will not after any of you fever blistered. I'm the man now, ain't I? Work a plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player male. What you talking? Talking that funky. Get about my face, wearing that monkey. Not that. That might give you life advice. Get some money.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Express and the Cowboys, and it's all up next.
It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. We count down the kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champions taking on the NFC champions, the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gautin, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
And we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Left side to Lamb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
They'll try the left side with ETN. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. 51 yards rushing for him now on their opening drive of this Super Bowl. So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And what I really enjoyed about that run and what made it so impressive to me was how he improvised along the way. Sometimes on a big play, you just get the football and you take off in a straight line and go. But this time, how about the artistry of that play? That looked a little bit like a Picasso to me.
A handoff for ETN. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Touchdown! A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Express are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. That's into the hands of Tolbert. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
A lot of credit to the player. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and set him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Play action now, Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gives them a new set of downs. Prescott. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Trayvon Walker charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott, and this one complete to Smith. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. Prescott now. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And that's one of those calls where you play it safe, but you're hoping that maybe something might spring for you because instead of forcing ball downfield on 3rd and long, maybe you can hit them with something underneath, break a tackle or two, pick up a block, and see what happens. Not here, though. Good job reading the screen sets up fourth down.
And we are back and ready to go for the second quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there, calling to 26. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't they? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They
rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. A little juke. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He finds his target, it's Schultz. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Off the play fake, Prescott. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. He's got Smith here. And he will have the Cowboys first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And again, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Elliott. Well, the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
15 yards on the play, 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Complete to Forsett. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26. And he goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, a 22. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. ETN is into the end zone. Touchdown. Hard to envision a more determined run than what we just saw right there. He was not going to be denied.
He certainly was not, because a lot of times we talk about second effort on runs down near the goal line. This one was second effort, third effort, fourth effort, a whole lot of efforts. And he worked his way into the end zone. What a determined run.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Toss left to Elliott. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun is Minshew. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Now Minshew. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him, in with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Etienne up the middle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 65 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. Where we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup of someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
On second down, a run with Gibson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. It's Lawrence. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Gibson here running out of the gun. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The kick by Bass is good. And that will do it for this first half. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now Etienne. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he finds Forsell. They find some open field here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. On first and 10, it's Etienne. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. On second down, Etienne once more. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 63 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Lawrence to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, Lawrence to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. All things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. This is Smith with a grab. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Inside give to Elliott. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Minshew sets to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he's got it to about the 40.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Straight ahead, Gibson. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Now Lawrence to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. 19 yards that time for number 19. Handoff running left is Etienne. 107 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the Super Bowl. They'll run with Gibson. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. time with Gibson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Antonio Gibson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Express will extend their third-quarter lead here in the Super Bowl. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive goes 8 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
They'll try the sweep with Elliott. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi trophy as we begin the fourth and final quarter of action. On third down, Elliott. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. Here's Minshew. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. That close on third down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on third and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Outright, he finds Tolbert. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Minshew. Flushed out right. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. He'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Prescott from the gun. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Byron Pringle from 8 yards downtown. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Luck's good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne.
He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Prescott looks to throw on first. Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz.
Holding. Offense.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Now Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. Prescott now. Over the middle to Smith. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Prescott to throw it.
Open man downfield is...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the defense. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
A lot of talk this week about ball security. And now, as with every potential turnover, so that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete there to Smith.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Now Dak. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal.
Up the middle. Here's Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Well, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Here's Lawrence.
Complete to Forsett. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
So all eyes now on Tyler Bass.
This undoubtedly the biggest kick of his life. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. That might just have been the most pressure-filled kick in Super Bowl history, but he stepped up, knocked it through just like it was a Tuesday practice in July.
And if it's not the most pressure-filled, it's certainly right among them. A title on the line, and he comes through. Nails.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Prescott stripped.
And the offense will get the ball back and be touchdown. And with that, this game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play, they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
Yeah. You're in the presence of the realest since I've been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the Cypress block, young buck hoping like we knew it all. Now the freaks do it all. Matter of fact, to look back and do it all. I can remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. Well, that's to me, don't give about a hater. Let them like the in my paper. They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbillies. Cube bone stallion with the lick. Really became a boss many years back when I'm gone. Can be pull your tears back. We put the bang and produce. You got no chance of hanging. They take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border.
So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system. Let's turn it up, a little louder, turn it up. A little louder, turn it up. We never turn it down, universal sound. When we move the pound, take a look around. When we touch the town, knock the waist, stomping in my big black J's. Corny, get stuck in the maze. We never suffer fools, had enough of you. False friends and loose ends make me wanna fool. That we got another world tour, touching every shore, from Cali to Singapore.
Every day I'm seeing more in the temple as we rock up tempo instrumentals. I saw my dream in a dream, then I woke up. Put the dream team together, now we up. One time.
So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system. Let's turn it up, a little louder, turn it up. A little louder, turn it up.
Dollar. Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers, bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the